What is going on, ladies and gents, and welcome back to another video. Today we are checking out SCP-076 Abel. Right, so I've been told there's a Cain and Abel SCPs in the SCP universe. Abel is 076 and I believe Cain is 073. This video is from the Volgun, and I was gonna do a video on both Cain and Abel, which is from the Exploring series. I will be reacting to the Cain and Abel together video from the Exploring series soon. I just wanted to do them both by themselves, but Volgun only has a video on Abel and not Cain as far as I could find. So we're going to react to Abel today. Obviously they're from the Bible, Cain and Abel, the story of Cain and Abel. I don't remember the story. I learned about it when I was a kid. Now I don't even know, man. When we were watching about SCP-1, Cain and Abel were mentioned. I believe they were told to approach that big angel, or one of them was, and I don't know if one of them got destroyed. I can't remember exactly, but I guess we'll find out what happened to Abel. He is a Keter class, which means or Keter, is it Keter or Keter? That means he is one of the most dangerous ones, right? Same as the lizard, SCP-682. So yeah, this should be very interesting, ladies and gents. If you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell. Also, you can suggest me any videos you'd like to see in the comments below. Join our Discord and all that good stuff. And anyway, let's get into this video. Take us away, Volgun.
The item that we're going to be looking at today is SCP-076. This is an email from Director Maria Jones, Record Keeping and Information Security Administration. Subject: revision of SCP-76's SCP file. I have to go on record as saying that I seriously object to the proposed revisions of the SCP-76 Containment Procedures file. I know that redact all important stuff already claims it's a security risk, but you and I both know it's just top brass trying to sweep their biggest and most embarrassing mistake ever under the damn rug. Omega-7 happened. It existed. Those people died because you screwed up. And you can't change that, no matter how hard you try to hide it. For God's sake, man, those people guarding him deserve to know what exactly he is and what he did. What we did. How we fucked up. So they know better.
Okay, so from what I gather from that first email, Abel, or just Abel, these people that initially guarded him and experimented on him, they fucked up somehow. They fucked up and a lot of people died. And now there's a whole new sect of people guarding him. And it seems like these guys are sweeping it all under the rug and not letting people know what happened. So yeah, this guy is, I guess, going to try and say, yo, we need to tell these people, even if we incriminate ourselves a little bit, because it was our fault, so they don't make the same mistake. Okay.
Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Containment Area 25B is to be located 200 meters below sea level.
Okay.
Tunneled out of solid bedrock in a seismologically stable area. Sole access to the containment facility is to be through a vertical elevator shaft separated every 50 meters with a reinforced blast door, constructed of 20 centimeter thick material shielding. Elevator shafts shall be flooded with seawater when not in use.
Holy shit. So this guy must be really fucking dangerous if that is the containment procedure. Let's go over it real quick. So it's located 200 meters below sea level. Okay, that's pretty deep. That's pretty deep. Tunneled out of solid bedrock. So that's fucking rock, obviously, bedrock. I mean, in Minecraft, that's the bottom rock you can't break. I don't know what bedrock is in real life, but, you know, we'll move on. Seismologically stable area, which means I'm assuming in an area where there's no earthquakes. I think that's it, seismic waves there, so no earthquakes, I believe. So, obviously, it can't fuck around and it can break out because of an earthquake or any natural disaster. Sole access is for a vertical elevator shaft that is separated every 50 meters with reinforced blast doors. So, blast doors, I'm assuming, are very strong, obviously made to withstand explosions and shit. So every 50 meters. So it's 200 meters down. So there's going to be 4 blast doors in between down this elevator shaft. Okay, that's insane. So, I mean, if he gets through 1, he's got 3 more to go through. And the shaft should be flooded with... Oh, and those blast doors should be constructed with 20 centimeter thick material shielding. So, what's 20 centimeters? Like this? That's pretty thick. And it should be flooded with seawater when not in use. I'm not sure if seawater is important there because it's salty. I don't know.
Containment Area 25B is to be constructed with the following components. An outer security perimeter against outside threats, staffed by security personnel trained in close quarters battle and counter-intrusion tactics.
Okay.
An administrative and support area consisting of support facilities and living quarters for on-site personnel.
So not only does it have all these blast doors and all that, it has pretty much the best of the best security too. So ain't nobody breaking in and getting this guy out. They have anti-intrusion tactics. Okay.
A primary containment zone consisting of a 7-meter cube encased in 1.5 meters of reinforced material.
That's really thick.
Primary containment zone is designed to be flooded and drained as needed, and should remain filled with seawater unless access to contents is required. A 150-meter killing corridor, which is to be the sole access to the primary containment zone from the administrative support area, including water power, drainage, and ventilation lines. The walls and floor of the corridor are to be reinforced in a similar manner to the primary containment zone, with the addition of an electric deterrent system capable of delivering a 20,000-volt shock.
Wow.
A security station located at the entrance to the killing corridor is to be staffed with no fewer than 3 armed security personnel on watch at any one point in time. Armament is to include, but not limited to, at least 1 CIW system on a pintle mount with a clear line of sight down the corridor, with a plexiglass screen to protect the operator from thrown weapons.
Jesus, so this guy has got to be fucking dangerous. The security procedures are insane. So let's just take this in for a moment. You need to interact with this guy. They drain the seawater from the elevator shaft. You go down 200 meters through 4 blast doors every 50 meters. 4 blast proof doors. You go down. There's a killing corridor armed with guards. Electric it could be flooded with seawater. The floor gives you electric shocks if you try and step on it, right? If you want to interact, you got to go through that corridor to the guy's cell. The cell, which is reinforced with 1.5 meter thick stuff, and it's like really small. That's insane, dude. Wow.
In the event of a full breach, all on-site staff are to proceed immediately to the closest security station for weapons and armor distribution. Staff will remain at alert condition 1 until SCP-076-2 is confirmed neutralized. Should 90 minutes pass after declaration of full breach without a stand-down order being given by level 4 or higher personnel, final contingency measures will be activated. Flooding the entire facility in seawater and sealing off the access shaft for a minimum of 24 hours before retrieval is attempted. This will, by necessity, result in the deaths of all on-site staff.
Obviously.
Description: SCP-76 consists of 2 components: a stone cube, SCP-76-1, and a humanoid entity contained within SCP-76-2. SCP-76-1 is a 3-meter cube made of black speckled metamorphic stone. SCP-76-1 are covered in deeply engraved patterns corresponding to no known civilizations. Radioisotope analysis indicates that the object is approximately 10,000 years old. A door is located on one side, sealed with a lock 0.5 meters in width, surrounded by 20 smaller locks in a circular pattern.
What's in there?
As of yet, none of the keys have been found, making the door impossible to lock once closed. Interior temperature is approximately 90...
Wait, so they can open the cube, but they can't lock it? Because they don't have the keys? Or what, did he get that wrong? I'm assuming you didn't get it wrong. I was gonna say once it's closed, you can't reopen it, but okay, I guess you can't lock it. Whatever's in there, okay.
53 degrees Kelvin and cannot be altered by any means, internal or external. Directly in the center of the room is a 2.13 meter tall stone coffin, held in place and sealed shut by several chains of unknown make and substance, which are attached to the inner corners of SCP-76-1. SCP-76-2 resembles a lean Semitic human male in his late 20s. His hair is black and eyes are gray, skin tone olive. Subject is 1.96 meters in height and 81.65 kilograms in weight. Numerous tattoos depicting arcane and occult iconography are present all over the body, mostly in the form of leering demonic faces, and ranges from subtle to openly ostentatious. Subject, when encased inside of SCP-76-1, is technically dead. However, occasionally...
So, SCP-76-1 is a box that cannot be locked, right? Like a thingy, an old box with all these engravings and locks on. Is that the coffin? And then SCP-2 is the actual guy who, when he's in this coffin, is basically dead. When he's inside SCP-76-1, he's pretty much dead. But if he gets out, what happens?
SCP-76-2 will awaken, effectively reanimating, complete with all vital processes needed to sustain a living human being. Subject will then attempt to leave SCP-76-1. If successful, subject will enter a trance state and seek out the nearest human being, ignoring all other living things in the process. Upon coming into contact with living humans, SCP-76-2 will enter a rage state in which it attempts to engage and kill all human beings encountered.
What?
To date, only the subject's death has been shown to be effective in ending these rampages.
So every time it awakens and gets out of the box, as soon as it sees a human, it goes and kills them, or tries to. Only way to stop it from going on this rampage, or to end the rampage, is to kill him. So that's probably why there's so many different things. You got the 3-armed guards, you got the fucking salt water, everything so deep down. So there's no way he's getting out of that alive, right? Okay.
Terminating SCP-76-2 is often problematic due to its significant physical abilities. Subject has superhuman strength and speed, and although not invulnerable, has shown a remarkable ability to ignore pain and shock, pressing on despite what would be debilitating wounds to normal humans. Prior encounters have shown that SCP-76-2 has the ability to, among other things, rip through a reinforced steel security door over the course of 4 minutes of sustained assault. Clear over 64 meters of distance in under 3 seconds. Take multiple 50 caliber BMG rounds to the head and survive for several minutes to continue killing, despite severe damage to the cerebellum. Swat handgun and assault rifle caliber bullets out of the air with a length of steel rebar.
What?
Survive for over 1 hour deprived of oxygen before finally asphyxiating. SCP-76-2's most unusual ability, however, is its ability to apparently materialize bladed weapons out of nowhere.
Whoa, he's got summoning jutsu, bro. He can just bring out swords. That is insane. He can just, boom, give me a sword. Oh my god. So, not only is he in a rage state where he wants to kill people, he also is superhuman. He's super strong, super fast, very durable. Although he is like a regular human, right? He could take multiple bullets, you could blow him apart, and he can last a pretty long. He can survive for 1 hour without oxygen, right? So hence the seawater. In that state of being in underwater, he could survive for an hour before he drowns and dies of oxygen loss, or lack of oxygen. Jesus. This guy's pretty cool, to be fair.
Slow motion footage reveals that the blades in question are actually pulled from a miniature dimensional rift described as a small hole in space. Where this portal leads is unknown, as is how SCP-76-2 is capable of generating said rifts. Footage of the blades in question shows them to be made out of a completely non-reflective black material, appearing as a black void in space. As the blades rapidly vanish after leaving the subject's possession, no structural analysis is possible at this time. SCP-76-2 has effectively been killed several times in various manners, sustained fire from multiple heavy...
Alright, before we get into how many ways he's been killed. So these swords that he can pull out of nowhere, basically, they come from another dimension, basically. So he conjure up like a portal, stick his hand in, pull out a blade, go for it. As soon as the blade is dropped out of his hand, gone. I guess it's kind of like Obito in Naruto, where he can... I mean, he uses his Sharingan to go into his own dimension, I guess. So it's not kind of like that. It's kind of like a summoning... I don't know what it is. It's kind of like a mix between Obito and a summoning jutsu, I guess. I don't know.
Heavy caliber machine guns. Asphyxiation. Crushed beneath a 13.6 metric ton piece of elevator equipment for use on SCP-76-1.
Cremation
through the use of a thermite TH-3 grenade placed directly inside SCP-76 open chest cavity.
Oh. How did someone get in?
During the worst breach to date, Containment Area 25, which previously housed SCP-76, was forced to detonate its on-site warhead as the last attempt to contain SCP-76-2 while it was attempting escape. Resulting total...
They've killed in many ways. Pretty extreme. The worst way is from the site he was previously contained at, where they had to actually blow up their on-site nuke. That's crazy. Kind of like Walking Dead in the CDC in the first season, where he blows the shit up. God damn, man. God damn. So was there other SCPs on that site that got destroyed, or was he the only one contained there?
Total destruction of the site and all on-site personnel. SCP-76-1 survived. Upon death, SCP-76-2's remains will putrefy rapidly until reduced to dust. SCP-76-1 and the coffin within will then slam shut with great force, and the lock will rotate, sealing it shut. SCP-76-2 will then reform within the coffin, a process taking anywhere from 6 hours to 25 years.
What Okay, so when he dies, eventually when you do kill this guy, he dies, he decomposes very, very quick into dust. Once he's decomposed, the coffin, which is pretty much indestructible, will slam shut, have a bit of a meltdown, lock up, and he will reform in there, which can be anywhere from 6 hours to take to 25 years for his whole body to reform. And when he's ready, he comes out and starts again. Wow.
This analysis of SCP-76-2 exists shows that it has an internal system highly different from our own.
He's an alien.
Additional, SCP-76 was found in Mongolia in 18 by archaeologists from England. All members of the expedition were subsequently killed on the return voyage home. SCP-76 was recovered from the ship by the Society, one of the organizations that later emerged into the modern Global Occult Coalition, and placed on display in their inner sanctum. SCP-76 remained in storage for years, until SCP-76-2 became active and escaped on. The reason for SCP-76's activation is currently unknown, but it was at this point that the keys to the outer shell were lost. A massive manhunt lasting over 3 years took place, until SCP-76-2 was incapacitated by killing it and causing it to reform inside SCP-76-1. By then, retrieved and secured by agents of the SCP Foundation. Subject was in custody for 3 or more years, under constant supervision, and was terminated whenever it became active. although it was occasionally able to escape for short periods of time, often due to security breaches caused by attacks from other organizations. The Foundation's death toll due to this was
very much increased.
After the last incident, the current procedures regarding SCP-076 were implemented, although they are upgraded regularly with the increase in technological standards.
So he was found in Mongolia by British British archaeologists or researchers, whatever. They took him back on the ship, obviously. They found it. They somehow loaded his coffin probably onto a ship. Then he obviously awoke, killed everyone, and I mean, he was surrounded by water while on the way back probably, so he died, reformed in the coffin. Once that ship got home and everyone was dead, somehow it made it home when everyone dead. They found it, one of the organizations at the time, they found that coffin. They took it as display in their own little, whatever, their main base or whatever. He then escapes at some point, kills everyone, goes on a rampage, finally gets killed, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And then the SCP Foundation finally find him, kill him, put him in the coffin and secure him. And then he obviously breaks out that whole nuclear thing. And now he's in this whole containment procedure where it's almost impossible for him to get out. Okay. Is that it? Why is he called Abel then?
Count yourself lucky you've never met this guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy I haven't.
From me.
Oh, I'm going to assume that Abel has some more... What's it called? I'm going to assume that Abel has some more significance when cain or SCP-073 is involved. I don't know, maybe there's a backstory of them. We will be checking out Exploring Series' video on Cain and Abel. Maybe that will shed some more light on the situation. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this vid and my reaction to this, man. Pretty long. You guys know I like to pause it. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite SCPs. So yeah, thank you to everybody who watched this. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all in the next one.